So this is where the Hermanos Rubio make all the pottery, Griffin. And
I love this place.
how much do you know about this?
Well, I have to say, back in the United States, we have the reputation of being very mass-produced, and the reality is shops like this are disappearing. So when I came to Muel the first time and visited Hermanos Rubio, and I would say 3 or 4 other shops, I was just enthralled. I find the process interesting.
So impressive.
It is very, you know, they begin with the clay from the area and they press it and they push it out, and it's all handmade. I mean, this is really a process that's dying.
And
But
this
here
is
in the town of
actually
Muel,
going to be a vase in a while.
well, it needs to be massaged a little bit, but yeah, they turn the clay into these beautiful pieces of pottery, both on the wheel and sculpted. So what used to be impossible is now done still today by hand, by a family, and by local craftsmen. So yeah, there are other shops like this, but I have a special affinity for this shop. I would say 8 years ago, I approached them with an idea I had to get the secret out of Muel and start exporting their small vase that has, it's sort of a bowl shape with ear flaps.
Yeah, I know the
And
ones.
yeah, and they're made in France with great national and international acclaim. And I saw these here and I thought there's no reason why Spain
Yeah.
couldn't have a similar industry like Compère. So I approached the Hermanos Rubios and we talked about it for a long time, but unfortunately it never happened. So I'm glad to be back here. It's a favorite place of mine, and
That's great.
and to see, for example, the wheel where they throw the pottery. Yeah, still done by hand, and you know, there are pictures of the shop when it was, you know, 100 years ago, and the family's still here throwing pots and selling them everywhere.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and this personal attention you see is the personal attention I think that would sell in the market. I mean, these are not mass-produced.
absolutely.
Everything you see in this room is handmade and hand-thrown.
Just a handicraft.
Yeah. So that's why I like it so much, and it's a real privilege to be back here. I spoke with many members of the family, and they're very good people and good business people.
And I think,
it might still happen. You know, I'm leaving, but I know the Hermanos Rubio will be around for a long time. And,
I think you'll be back.
I think I'll be back too.
Yeah.
I'll certainly be back.
And of course, this is then painted in blue and white. Those beautiful colors.
Well, when I first started touring, I did ask why everything in the town is blue, and they said, well, the pigments in the soil here produce that blue, sort of gray blue that's unique to the area, and it's sort of a signature of the Muel pottery. Yeah.
Okay, so should we go through and see some of the finished products?
Oh, I think you'd be impressed. I really like them.